Hey everyone, John with AJ Outdoors, and today I'm sharing with you my inshore fishing rigs. I'm not an expert on inshore fishing. I've been doing it for, focusing on it for about 3 years now, fishing down the coast. Get down, it's 2.5, 3 hour drive for us, so we get down there every few months, right? So I consider myself a newbie at it, right? But I want to share these rigs with you for someone else who maybe you've already fished down there, but you'll find something different that I do that might help you. Or if you're going to start fishing down there, or you're a newbie like me just starting down there, I can give you a step off point, something to start with. A couple rigs, they're easy to do, and we'll catch fish. Okay, so when we're inshore fishing here, it's down Port Aransas, Rockport area. Inshore fishing, we're looking at reds, speckled trout, flounder, and of course you're going to get ladyfish and some snapper sometimes and stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So we're not going out there with big offshore rigs like we're going to be catching grouper and stuff like that. Okay, so these are the basic rigs. Okay, my boat's an 18-foot Mako. I'm usually me and 1 or 2 other guys on the boat. So it gets crowded quick with a lot of gear on the boat. So I limit us to 3 rods a piece whenever we go down there. So this is my 3-rod setup, so I can go down there and fish. Okay, first one is a very general purpose type setup, and it might be hard to see in this video. I might add some photos in between just so you guys can see it better. But it's a medium action 7-foot rod. It's a MHX blank. I build rods. This is for the fun for myself, and so these are a couple of the first ones I ever built. But it's a great trout and red rod, and I just got a clip on it. That's just a quick clip. Okay, and it's one of those ones where you pinch the ends together, it opens up, you slide whatever you're putting on there, it closes, and you're ready to fish. So you want to sling out top waters, right? You can get out there and throw your top water, your spooks. Okay. Then you want to change it up. You got into a grassy area, you want to throw a weedless spoon. That one just pops right off. Weedless spoon pops right on. You want to change it even further. You want to throw some soft plastics, maybe throw a jig head on there. All those will just clip right on and off that speed clip. That's why I like it. One of the things I stick to is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Talking to myself. Don't overcomplicate things, because when it goes wrong, it's harder to fix if it's too complicated, right? So I try to keep it focused on doing things simply. Another quick clip I have here, I got it on a line, I don't have it on a rod, just so you can see it, is this guy. Let's see if I can. Again, I'll post some pictures just after this. You'll see some photos of them. It's another one of those things where the lure just slips on, clips into place, and it's not coming off. And neither of these have ever failed me yet. I mean, I'm sure there's probably people that use them and maybe had failed on big fish or whatever. But so far for me, I haven't had any failures on those. Okay. All right, both of those, so I can throw on whatever lure I want. Okay, so that's my first rod. See how simple that is? All I do to my main line is tie on a clip. If you didn't want braid this close to your lure, some folks, hey, the whatever I'm fishing for is line shy, and they see that braid. You could throw on a 2-foot leader of fluorocarbon or mono, whatever you prefer, right? And then tie this guy on, and then put on your lure. So it'll work either way. All right, so that's rig number 1. Pretty simple. Get it put away so I can get on to rig number 2. All right, rig number 2. I love the popping cork. I love it to death. So this is another one that I put together for myself rod. It's another MHX blank from Mudhole. And then I got a blabbermouth popping cork on it, real loud, and cast really well. And then typically, if I'm fishing with this setup, right, I'm fishing with live bait, live shrimp, right? So live shrimp on my Kel hook, right, and we're good to go. Okay, so live shrimp on it. Now I have used artificials on here. Take the Kel hook off, put on a jig head, or put on whatever type of weight or hook you need for the type of fishing you're doing. So we'll throw on some I'm not ashamed to use gulps. I like gulps a lot, and gulp swimming, mullets, gulp shrimp, right? We use all that stuff. Some chicken boys, okay? So that's 2 of the 3 rigs already. That's simple. And then another thing, I kind of cheat on this one. If you look close at the top of that, right here is another one of those quick clips of mine, okay? So push comes to shove, I need to rig something fast, and maybe that other rod's out of action for whatever reason. I can unhook this popping cork and leader that's attached to it, and now I got that quick clip that I can put whatever lure I want on there and cast that. So it kind of gives me, again, keep it simple, stupid, it gives me flexibility, and I'm not spending a lot of time cutting lines, retying lines, more time actually bait or lure in the water, and that's when you catch fish, when you have your bait or lure in the water. All right, third and final, the big boy. Okay, this is one of my pro angler rods. Okay, it's set up the same way we use to catch catfish, minus one thing. Okay, so let's start at the bottom end. Big gnarly circle hook. Okay, this is the rig I'm going after big reds with. You know, when we're going down there, coming up in a few weeks, we'll be down there looking for bull reds, and this is the rig I'll use. 50-pound leader because they're in around the rocks. Snell knot on my my big hook. Okay, goes to a swivel. All right, then above the swivel is a slider. Okay, this thing slides freely, and what it does, this gives me a capability. It's a clip, right? It gives me a capability to change out whatever weight I want to use, right? If I want to throw a no roll out there, 3 ounce, there it is. If I want to throw a 2 ounce no roll, unhook, put a new one on, throw it out there. And fish, hey, we're on the beach side of a jetty or something, and we want something that'll hold in the sand. Okay, pull off that no roll, slide this bad boy on there, go to work. Want to use your pyramid weight? There you go. So keep it simple, stupid. This slider allows me to change out my weight anytime I want, the size of the weight or the type of the weight, without ever worrying about cutting a line, retying a line while my buddy's got his line in there catching all the fish. Okay, so pretty simple, guys. That is my 3 rigs. Okay, and that one last one I showed you, I know I got a big heavy leader on it, the 50-pound, but we still use that if we're fishing a shallow coast shoreline, right? We got some reds maybe up shallow on a shoreline or something, depending on the time of year and where you're at. We'll still use that rig. Throw on that cut bait, throw on that live bait if you got it, mullet, whatever, and cast it out there, and hopefully catch the fish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quick, to the point, didn't want to waste your time. If you did enjoy it, please down below hit the thumbs up, that helps me out a lot. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, there's a subscribe button down there. Hit that guy. There's a little bell looking one that's a notification button. If you want to know every time I upload a new video, hit that bell and you'll get a notification anytime I upload a new video. Okay, other than that, I appreciate it. I really enjoy comments. If you guys got something to say, you got a rig that you use that you like, you didn't like something that I said, you like something that I said, whatever it is, go ahead and make a comment. I always thumbs up the comments. Well, so far I haven't had any real bad ones yet, but I always thumbs up the comment, right? Or I will, and very least I'll comment back to you. Okay, so again, I appreciate it. I hope you get out there and get fishing. I'm biting at the bits. It's gonna be another week probably before I get out there and get fishing, but I'm gonna get out there, okay? And it's gonna be recorded. All right, peace out.